It's a hot one in the old town tonight. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Dr. Funk live after show. Stephen Hill Part 2. Much shorter than the Stephen Hill Part 1, where we did 3.5 hours. So fear we make up for it, just in case you guys were wanting a little bit more. But next week, for sure, that'll be a longer show where we cover the end of 2015 we'll go through 2016 and then all the way through 2020. Thank you guys so much again for subscribing on YouTube, Apple Music. Check us out on Facebook Live, Twitch, for donations, which are always appreciated. I hope everyone is staying cool. I'm not used to it being this hot in early June. This is August weather, but hey, at least we can deal with it, especially with LA and California opening up yesterday. So, but make sure if you guys haven't, just to prepare for following week, Stephen Hill Part 1, and that covers everything from the beginning up to 2010. The last one covered from 2010 to 2015. Just so when you guys are doing questions for Part 3, it's mostly focused on what happened in 2016 and then going forward and what we can do. So, yeah, Coachella and Super Bowl, that was mentioned in episode 1, part 1, which is 3.5 hours. So, those are the things that are going on, what's going on, everyone in the room. I'm hot today, but still cool. Had an interesting day, just having to take care of stuff, but at least making it back here by showtime. Although it was much cooler where I was earlier, but just taking care of things like what we talked about last time, and just being on top of it and trying to make it happen. That's what it comes down to. Yeah. Thank you, Susie. I appreciate people that are sharing the show when we go live or whatnot. So I try at the beginning to let everyone in, but we just don't want the dead space since we are doing live and for them to catch it on. So, yeah. Well, we had Joshua on before and we asked him. That's all I'll say about that. I know other people believe it's written about them, but it was written at that time period. So can't have stuff going on with the things, especially when that's a time period before and it had to deal with what was going on, in 2012, and then it was around then. So hopefully the Dodgers are doing well. It was Mookie Betts jersey night. That would have been nice to get. But, yeah. It wasn't about me. So there you go with that. And with every week, we're 1 week closer to Welcome to America being released. So, that's always a good thing. New music on the way, new other opportunities. The PSG clothing line, wonder if anyone got any of that stuff. Yeah. Now you have the regular makeup being sold. Just other stuff going on. But yes. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to order this book. So, yeah, the PSG clothing line, the soccer, the ones that put out the Party Man single. The clothing line. So 21 nights you're talking about at the Forum, because there was 21 nights in London and other places and all these other things. So yeah. So very good. People ordering their copies. So we'll see what else is going on. Let's talk about things that we can talk about. I went over to a friend's place Saturday night before we checked out Martin Kember's show. And he had the channel on, the Sirius channel, and it was really good. Of course, you're listening to it in a great sound system, but it seemed like they were choosing better songs, not just the hits for the stations. That was really cool to listen to. So, so it goes on to you. Hopefully people are getting the pre-orders for Dwayne for sure. That question came from YouTube. So, yeah. Miss getting the first book. You can still go back and order it. Probably not get it signed by Dwayne, but yes. So, So you have the Sirius radio station. You have Welcome to America coming out. Yeah, the Record Store Day. Did everyone get their copy of The Truth? On vinyl? And how many people that bought it do have a record player? So, I didn't hear the Adore that they added. I didn't hear Adore. I do believe they did play Born to Die. So, yeah. Cool. Shelby's up in here. Did Shelby hear us when Stephen Hill was talking about her about an hour ago? And talking about how she owned brown skin. What's up, Shelby? Stephen Hill says hello. And he was talking about a show in Nice in the 2010 tour. How you just owned brown skin, which we already knew. So there's so many songs that you owned. And of course, I'm always brought back to a memory from the 777 show at First Avenue. Love Changes. You and Prince killed it on that song that night. And on probably every other night it got played too as well. So, and as Welcome to America gets closer, I don't know. I kind of wanted Shelby on to have her own show. We got to see how stuff goes with the estate, but we may have to have an episode where we get Shelby, we get Morris, we get Tal, and the producer on the show as well. And we'll see how things go, but we love us some Shelby for sure. So, yeah. Stephen was very complimentary. And of course, the last time we had Stephen Hill on, where he did his almost 4-hour show, made sure to bring you up and spent a lot of time talking about the BET tribute to him in 2010. So, and then the festivities from that weekend, we talked about Soho House as well. After the BET Awards, we did that tonight in 2010. So Shelby will be on. No pressure. We gotta play by the rules. They treat us like we're the Tonight Show, but we're not. But we gotta play by the rules when we have people on. But it'll be a great experience for sure. 100%. So hopefully that yard is doing good. Hopefully, Shelby, it wasn't too hot. We were talking about how it's like 104 degrees out here, but the humidity is making it so much worse today than it was yesterday when it was close to 110. So, yay. Yes, Lion Richie was there that night. So house. I'm laughing for a reason. Because apparently what Stephen was saying is that Prince was giving a Lionel Richie impersonation while performing Easy. So we talked about Sophia Coppola just being enamored by Prince, just hanging out by the piano while that was going on. So yes. Oh, Dawn's saying this for Shelby, and it's on YouTube, and I know that Shelby's on Facebook, so you can see the comment. She made me a beautiful crochet blanket, so talented. Shelby's talented in many, many, many different ways. Canada, just a little bit chilly, or nice. High 60s, low 70s. So, yeah. Low is 25 and some change. But yes. I shouldn't have laughed, because now when this happened, you're having a live show, it makes it hard. Yeah. Show will be on. Don't worry, guys. Just got to do everything the right way. And everything will be groovy. So. Doctors in nearly half of the U.S. If you say. Yeah. And Minneapolis, I think, is hella hot, too, right now. Going to be a hot summer, quote unquote. No pun intended. Anyway. So, yes. So we're all looking forward to Welcome to America and hoping closer to the album release that there'll be another song released. But you got Born to Die still in the mix. And, of course, the title track as well. And definitely play it by ear. Make sure... Yes. Oh, yes. The Truth, $25 and some change for the Record Store Day release of The Truth. Now, make sure to start getting your money ready and your money right for those who haven't pre-ordered for Welcome to America for the regular release, and then the version with the DVD. That'd be cool. So, right. Well, we gotta get that money back for July, especially for Welcome to America and any other surprises that come. Hashtag Hot Purple Summer. There you go. That'd be a special remix that Shelby will be putting out in 2022. Yeah. I'm just not used to it being this hot in June. It's like when you get high 80s, low 90s, not no freaking 108. Yes. Make sure you're ordering from the estate or wherever, or taking care of your local record stores or whatnot. Just make sure that you got a copy for sure. Anything else going on, you guys, aside from the heat? Ain't nothing going up but the rent. Stuff like that. So, yeah, The Truth finally available on vinyl this weekend, and of course the estate sold some copies. How am I feeling? With my hands, just trying to make stuff happen. It's not gonna be as fast as I wanted to. Still recovering from the foot surgery. The end of last week it was very painful, but by Saturday it was feeling a lot better. Just trying to be off of it. All formats: vinyl, CD. Get your 8-track. There you go. Yeah, I'm hoping this heat isn't an indication of what summer will be like. Or Shelby said it definitely will be a hot purple summer for sure. Those are the things going on. Sheely going out on tour. Spartanier up. Yep. Hopefully, depending on when I have my surgery or whatnot, hopefully I'll be able to attend that show in October in Newport Beach. So we gotta have a big release party. Just saying. I'm in agreement with you, Shelby. That's all I'm gonna say. And this isn't tea, but I'm gonna sip it now. What's going on, Martin? Is The Truth on vinyl available anywhere now? I'm sure it is. Keep checking your local record store if you haven't got it. They may get something in next week. I do believe that this will be it was just released on Record Store Day, and the first run was 13,000 copies. But I do believe it will be available further. It isn't going to be such a limited run maybe like a second printing or other stuff, or maybe you'll get the purple vinyl, but you will be able to get it. And the estate was selling it, but it did sell out yesterday. So, yes. Newport Beach in October. It's going to be beautiful weather. It's been a while since I went to that. Yeah. Martin, for sure. I don't know if you're going to be in LA or whatnot. I'm sure Amoeba will have it, whether in the Bay Area or Amoeba Hollywood. But for sure, we'll get some of that stuff back in next week. So, when I announced Newport, Sheila already announced it. So that's going on in October, and we put up the dates on the Facebook fan page. So it is up on there for you to get it. So there you go. What else is going on, you guys? You have like Shelby for a hot minute. She ain't going to be staying here the entire thing. Why I sip your tea? We do need to chat. I feel like I'm missing something. No, we're definitely going to be having a release party chat. Albeit if I get Shelby solo, or if we have to do a show every day that week and we get Shelby, then Morris, then Tal, or we get you all on at once and we just have a big old freaking party. I'm down with that too, you know? So Amoeba Hollywood did have it on Record Store Day, but I think Martin was busy that day rehearsing for his show that night. So, you know, and I brought a friend originally from Australia, and that's the first act that he's been to a while, Martin. So he had a really good time. So he was all like, wait, he's talking about people being from Florida. I came all the way from Australia, but he's here now anyway. He was being fun. Yes. Yes, MPG is starting to list some dates for sure. I see Liv is up in the mix. And of course, whatever Shelby's going to be doing, we'll be supporting as well. So, for sure, for sure. What up, Carrie? Good seeing you on Saturday as well. We need in-person meeting, town, and situation. We'll figure stuff out as it happens. You know, we're just all getting back into the world. It's just crazy going to events, and now you're seeing people not wearing masks. And I'm just like, do I take it off? Do I keep it on? How do we do it? You know, it's just like that for sure. Oh, wow. Man. ATL and Sixers. Man, the Sixers just, wow. Thought that was over with. Yes, I had a lot of fun, Martin. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Be able to rest my foot and not be so worried. 24 hours before, I didn't think I was going to be able to make it, for sure. Pulled out my old issues of Uptown and Controversy. I can't believe that's how we used to get our information. Yeah, it seems like another reality. Yeah, especially when, you know, he didn't have the big machine behind him anymore. We had to, like, search for this stuff. So, you know, I got my shots. Don't need to put no thing on it, but everything is good. So, yeah. That's why I'm going to Target and Trader Joe's. The majority wear the mask. I mean, I'll be going to. Thank you so much, Shelby, for jumping in. Appreciate it. Look forward to the future in a couple months, for sure. Enjoy your night. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate you. So, go Sixers. It's not looking too good. Man, I don't understand. They get the lead, and then they just blow it, and they blew it again. I mean, they're up by like 20 in the majority of the game, 14. And, cannot believe it. Wow. That's all I got to say about that. So. So what's going on, you guys? Ask some questions. Let's try to keep it on topic and nice. So, Clippers may have lost the series, losing a Leonard now. That's all I'm going to say. We got playoff PP that I got to step it up. We'll see. I'm not looking too good on that front. NBA basketball. So, yeah. Shelby does. Shelby is infectious in a good way. Not like what the word meant before COVID-19. Anyway. So the reissue the truth, although technically first time on vinyl, so I don't know if you call it a reissue, but yes. It's cool to have it. Book. So, yeah. Born to Die. I say it like that because I can't sing for crap. That's all you're getting from me. Yeah. It's the first show like I'm doing like with the lights out in the room and just the light because of I don't think I need more light on me when it's this hot. So here we go. If half the things I said turned out to be a lie, how would you know the truth? For sure. For sure. Let's go on to it. So, good evening. There's no update on some of the questions you guys are asking or no confirmation. That's all I'll say. So, yep. And now you have the truth on vinyl. Excuse me. Goes in tight, comes out wet. What? Anyway. So, no, not this pressing of it. It's not purple vinyl. It's just regular black. Which some of you guys seem to be wanting. Thank you. So, I think that's the first time I've done that on camera, and I hope it's the last. It comes to sneezing. Anyway, let's see about some stuff. Yeah. Those are the things that are going on. I cute sneeze. Oh Lord. When it isn't on camera, it's just on my couch. It's loud because I just want to get out all those germs. So I wouldn't say it's cute. Waiting for the Undertaker vinyl. Hopefully one day. Hey, it's one of those things for sure. I'm not going to be talking about something that isn't out or isn't doing it. The screen is clean. You're talking about after my sneeze or where, Rodney? Hope you enjoyed LA. You got out of here before it got ridiculously hot. So you escaped. So, yeah. It's quiet because I'm on screen. That's all I can say. So, yes. That's the place where I don't want to do it, is on screen for sure. God, I can't believe the Sixers. Wow. I got Clips Jazz up in the mix. So cool. Yeah, I didn't want to bug, but definitely we'll hang out soon when the time is right. So at that time, so yeah. Now with everything opening up, just be a little different. I can't believe the Sixers. I can't. I mean, looked like everything was going their way, and you got a team from Atlanta that should be a year or two away from where they're at right now. But saw me at the Martin Kimber show. You didn't see me live. You saw me there. You saw Martin Kimber live. For sure. But yeah, I was there. And for the Revolution, nothing yet. But we're sure that there'll be some stuff going on. They're just playing it safe. We've been having regular shows every week. I had to take some time off to recover from surgery. I was doing the shows with a broken foot, and then the boot, and I just had to put it, because sometimes you're having some shows like when you have Steven on and it's 4 hours. It's too much for my foot, so I needed to take a little bit of a break. So, of course that hurts, especially when you have stupid medical bills and stupid surgeries coming up, but I needed to just do it to get healthier and not be in so much pain afterwards, because I could only do like 15 minutes with my foot on the ground, and the rest of the time it has to be like an hour up. And if you're doing the show and then you're having your foot up on something, it's kind of not comfortable. You're not exactly sitting on the couch having it up, Thoughts of Eva Marie coming back to WWE? Very interesting. Yeah, she's back, but it's Piper who's wrestling. We'll see if it continues to be Piper or it's a different person each week. It's more interesting of who made appearance on NXT last night. So, yeah, I had a broken foot, and you guys didn't know until afterwards. But yes, one of those shows I was doing with after foot surgery, my foot in a cast, and was still doing the shows. So, right. Yeah. And even when I had my foot in the boot, was told about having to have it elevated. So I made it hard to do the shows, and I had this background I had in the living room set up, but it just gets uncomfortable when you have to have it for so long. Yeah. Well, Velveteen Dream has had a lot of accusations over the years and kept giving him chance after chance after chance, and he blew it. So, show with the Twins, I believe that was right before the surgery. So that was like the last one, but I was not going to have it ruin 31-21 month that we were planning. So I literally was like approved for the foot surgery that I've been trying to have since last year before COVID. They're like, you're having it in 2 weeks. I won't sign me up, even though we had the 31-21 shows on the schedule. So, the next time there'll be a break is just after I'm recovering from the next surgery, and I don't know when that's going to be. But if they give me a date, that's when I come up with 10 grand, and then get it done, and then I'll be recovering, and then you guys will probably know afterwards, not before. Yeah, I mean, I'm on pace for the foot. It's recovering on time. It's just super slow, because when they went in there, they discovered that there was torn ligaments and then a missing part of my ankle. So, yeah. I did break my right foot in early 2017, which led to stuff. And now this one, hoping I'm done breaking stuff. That's all I can say. Let's get the surgery and have me be the healthiest version I can be, for sure. So, but broke my foot a few years ago. Everyone's showing the broken bones, but I'm hoping that I won't, when it gets cold out, that I won't be feeling the broken ankle, knowing it rains beforehand. So, but yeah, I just, like I said, I want the other surgery out of the way. $10,000 is a lot of money, and them not covering it is such BS. And I talked with the surgeon again today, and that was a $250 appointment. Her healthcare system, yay! Anyway, but surgeon seemed very cool, but no answers or things about getting a break on cost or anything like that. Just got to make some deals happen, and that's what I'm trying to do. So, but even my primary doctor is saying, just imagine after you have this, you're going to be so healthy. So you'll feel when the temperature changes. I was surprised it was true. I hope it's not true, Because already, like when it's cold, because of my neuropathy, it hurts to sleep when it gets under a certain temperature at night. So, how did I break my foot in 2017? I think my diabetes was a little bit out of control and was wearing like, it's funny because they were diabetic dress shoes. And I was at a concert, and while getting up, and it always felt weird that the tongue of the diabetic shoe would be pressing on my foot. So when I got up, that hard tongue, not a soft tongue, was like hitting that part, and I heard a pop. Now remember, when your diabetes isn't exactly under control, you have foot problems, you have other stuff to where your bones are softer than they should be. So it was so painful, and I'm like walking back to the hotel. I was in so much pain. I had to fly back to LA the next day, and was wheelchaired. And then the problem was, I'm feeling this pain, and my foot doctor just quit to work at a VA hospital, and he was a diabetic foot doctor. So they just had a normal foot doctor, and diabetic feet are a little bit different. So I kept doing x-ray after x-ray. For 2 months, walking around with a broken foot before they caught it. I was describing everything, where it was, and then they realized after the third x-ray that, oh, you have a broken bone in your foot. So that meant the first year I was at the celebration after 4/21/16, I was in a freaking scooter at Paisley. So that was weird. And just trying to get more and more. So, yeah, 1,000 copays. Like, they want the money ahead of time for this one, and then no payment plans. So it sucks. I don't know fully. If you guys know how to get in contact with them, of course, that'd be great to have them on. Broken toes and dislocated wrist and torn meniscus sucks. Yeah, toes are the worst. Haven't had broken toes yet. Let's keep it that way as far as I'm aware. So, I mean, I'm healing for this one. It's a slow process, but everything, when I go see the doctor, and that'll be another appointment next week for that, everything's healing on time. It's just slow. So it's like having to like extend the foot, ice the foot, bend it, not walk on it too much. It's a lot of stuff. So since birth issues, 7 it's worse. No one knows what to do. Hope yours at least gets better. I'm just trying to be super healthy, because I plan on being around here for a while. So be healthier than I was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and just continue to keep it going. I mean, you look at Rita Moreno, about to be, or I believe she's 91 now. Did you see her on Colbert last night? Like just dancing around. 91. There's some guys in their 40s that couldn't move like Rita Moreno was last night. That's all I'm going to say. And I would love for someone to talk to Rita about when she played Maite's mom on the One video. So everyone's got a Prince story. So I'm not moving. My home is here. That's a difference. See, a lot of people move to LA for other things, but this is my home. It's different. No broken bones, just smaller breast. I must have missed that conversation. Yeah, I can only help me 100%. It took me 9 months to walk with no assistance. I'm just thankful I'm able to walk. I don't think I'm going to be doing my 10-mile walks until the beginning of 2022. I'm just going to take it easy. But you're having to stretch that foot, bend it, do little foot exercises, and I'm doing a bike. But I can't do the walking that I've done, and we'll see about swimming. So thanks. Health is getting better, like I said, but in order to have the next surgery, that's $10K, not covered by our medical system. So, but it needs to be done. Even though I had doctors fighting for me, yeah, It's just not going to happen. And no payment plans. Talked again about that today. No payment plans. So, that's what it comes down to for sure. Going on it. Yeah, she sure did play my song. Yep. People forget about that. So, and now she gets a production credit on it. So, but these are the things that we all deal with. Just trying to be the healthiest version of ourselves that we can be. And that's what I'm trying to do, for sure. Dislocated toes. I have problems with putting them back in place. Took 3 hip replacement toe. Good Lord. That doesn't sound hot at all. Excusey. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to be wrapping this up soon or not, but let's drop some links in here. But yeah, looks like we're going to have Stephen Hill part 3 for next week. Have a few other guests that I'm wanting to get on. But if Stephen wants to do part 3 next week, let's get it done. For sure. Yeah. And hopefully the weather will chill out so I can be wearing regular clothes instead of trying to like be cool for you guys. So, 3 or 4 years in LA, I've been in North San Diego 2011. The weather is a little bit better in North San Diego, isn't it? So, thank you. It was a shorter show than I expected, but I'm sure Stephen Hill kind of like felt pressed and we don't want to like have it be so condensed. So that's a good thing. Yep, for sure. And I'm always trying to get different and unique guests. Just like when we had St. Paul on last week, Paul Peterson. You have, I asked questions that haven't been asked before, and he was kind of like surprised by that. And that's what makes a good interview because, yeah, especially when you have new fans joining in or whatnot, you want to cover stuff, but you want to do the things that no one else has asked before to keep it. Currently 66 compared to the humidity that we're dealing with over here in LA. I mean, it's probably around 84 right now, but feels to be around 98 because of the humidity. So thanks. I always try to have good interviews, whether we had people on we never had before, someone like Stephen Hill, or people that we haven't had on before. I remember, because you have to understand, like I would interview like say Orianthi and other artists, and when I was interviewing a new artist in 2010, I asked her a question and she was just like, how did you know that? I'm like, well, I did research on you. And she's like, no one knew that question. And she was just blown away. And that's another thing, like I said, even with Stephen Hill on and me having to drive to West LA today, an hour there and close to 2 hours back, I'm prepping for the interview with Stephen. Even though you know a lot, like even with Paul, that's why I bring out the vinyl, I go through stuff, is that there'll be something that leads you to questions. Like I know a lot, but I constantly prepare. And that's why when people try to criticize my show, I'm like, dude, worry about your show. Like I can't worry about everyone else's thing. I can only work on mine. I can't make someone else's show better or worse. I can only concentrate on me. So, you love when it's hot. It's a different kind of hot right here. So having it the younger generations to know about me, my kids know, but these are the things that we have to work on. We have to figure it out. There's different ways, but sometimes it does cost money. You can't have a viral moment with a Fleetwood Mac song with someone drinking Ocean Spray and just take off. That's like a 1 in a million thing. And sometimes a lot of viral moments, not saying that one, a lot of viral moments are paid for. They're not as viral as you think they are. Usually only the viral moments that are truly viral are the ones where there's fights or other stuff going on. You want to be a world star? But yes. So Yeah, the humidity is ridiculous. It wasn't, like I said, yesterday it was hotter, but it feels worse today because of the humidity. And we're going to have to be dealing with the humidity till next Tuesday. The only thing I'll say about the humidity, knock on wood here, that we have less chance of fires. So I'll look at it that way for sure. Paying attention to that Clipper score, although you have no Leonard, they're going to give me false hope, aren't they? Yes, they are. It's going to be false hope, and it'll do just what like Philly did earlier. So talk to me, or else we'll wrap up and make it 8 more minutes to wrap up. We'll see. So intellectual property violations make it hard to post his music. Yes, especially on Facebook and other places for sure. But you have to think of different ways, and a lot of people do steal music or print media or other things. That's why it's like when you go to articles, you want to read about it, it's asking you to subscribe. You know, there has to be better ways. So, excuse me. 2 miles from Hill. Yeah, my hill isn't too far. Probably not 2 miles though. Freeway is close. Just congestion. So, you know, those are the things that go on. So, yeah. We need our healthcare system in the U.S. to be different. 10G before you can even have the surgery. So, how they say he's posting all the videos on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, that's cool. Depends on what you're posting. So, you know, those are the things that go on and happen. This is just for people that are watching the show later, not just necessarily live. So, but yeah, I just want to get it over with, want to find a way to get it paid, want to find a way to have it, and just be recovering already. Just knowing that it hasn't happened yet and having to wait for it is very frustrating, especially with how long recovery is going to be. So, like if I could have had it today, I would have had it today. So, where are the sponsors? You know, like when it does stars or that other thing, like especially Facebook, how it's been about taxes and how we're reading about people not paying taxes. Why do they have to have my tax information in order for me to get stars? And, you know, want to find ways to make this show bigger. So I'm always working on stuff like that. So, you know. Do I see the Prince and Grand Central songs are in the vault? Is that a question or statement or what? I don't think YouTube's paying any fees. So, would anyone object to Graceland coming back to pay support on an interim basis? The produce results not perfect by programming and revenue. There was some shady stuff going on that not all you guys are worried about. Right now, Paisley is on the right path. It's just been really difficult during COVID. So trust the process. So, yeah. Supporter page, and I think Instagram was doing the same thing to where it's finally offering me to where I can have a anonymized page, but again, wanting tax information. And Instagram is just like Facebook. It's just like, you guys don't have to pay taxes, making billions of dollars. But if someone wants to send me a star, which is a penny per star, yeah, it's interesting. It gets stars, but it ain't generating any income. But it's all good for the most part. But yeah, gotta get this stuff going on. It's crazy. So, yeah. I mean, you got to make the show bigger, and that's what I'm trying to do. You guys have no idea like how many times I have like a really big guest booked, and then something happens. That's why I don't like announce guests until you guys see the flyer, because people are haters, man. So my PayPal account, I'll give a link to it. But yeah, people are haters. It's like they're hoping that you don't wake up from the surgery. And I don't even know when that surgery is going to be, but I can't wait, like I said, to have it, get it out of the way. But like, oh, you need it. Oh, you need this, but it's not medically necessary, although you need it. So we're going to say it's cosmetic. So that means now, before you have the medically necessary surgery that we're saying it's cosmetic, you need $10,000 up front. Gotta love our system. Anyway, it is. Well, you're dealing with people that live in California. We have to worry about California state tax and property tax and all this stuff. So, oh, trust me. Like, it's just it. That's why I say people just need to worry about their shows and doing stuff. But, people will dislike. That's what it goes on to. So, yeah. That's why we just don't have, like, on Facebook, we don't play any music. When we were just doing audio only of the shows, we could kind of get away with putting some songs on from time to time. Facebook, we don't exactly want that to happen. So, yeah. Facebook owns Instagram, WhatsApp, all that stuff. Like, I remember one person going like, I'm going to get rid of my Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. I'm like, well, Instagram owns Facebook. They're like, I'm going to get rid of my Facebook and my Instagram. Find me on WhatsApp. And we're like, WhatsApp is owned by Facebook too. So, yeah. That's what goes on. And I wish that tweets were doing it already to where you can put your voice. It's sometimes like when people are asking me questions on there, I don't like responding because people will dissect what you're saying or they'll misread it. If you have your voice on there and they're supposed to be doing that towards voice tweets, I prefer that because it's harder to take stuff out of context. So, I've been in Facebook jail before, but it was like for declining people from adding me that I don't know. And then another reason was like when someone was like, oh my God, I hope you're feeling better. I was like, when I first announced I had the foot surgery after I had it, I was responding to everyone. And they put me in Facebook jail for responding to people's comments. So I'm like, here it is. People already think that I'm an ass. So people are like, oh my God, feel better. And I can't even say thank you to each person because now it's showing that I'm commenting too much. So now I'm going to get the same stuff whenever my birthday comes around. You're such an ass. You don't wish me thank you. But if I'm hitting up enough people, it's going to freeze my comments and I'm locked out of the account. So, yeah. Law school wave files. No. So, yeah, they will be having voice tweets be more of an option, not just for certain phones or certain accounts. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Right now, you just have spaces, photos, a GIF, and a tweet. So, and yeah, the Clippers, man, you're giving me false hope. It's just going to fall apart by the fourth. Yeah. Facebook jail. They're ridiculous. All right, guys, I guess that we should wrap up. But Stephen Hill, and we have other great guests coming up, people that no one have had on before. I'll say it like that. I'm looking forward, and of course, you saw Shelby in here earlier for sure when Welcome to America comes out. We're definitely going to have Shelby on. Love to have Morris. Love to have Tal Wigginfield on. And the person that produced the album, aside from Morris, a show as well. So just give you the links to wrap stuff up. I don't know why. Like Facebook is like, oh, we see you trying to put these links for stuff, but it isn't stars. Why are you doing that? It's like making my stuff run really slow right now. But I always appreciate talking with you guys. I just want to do this because I think everyone was expecting like a 2 to 3 hour show with Steven. So when we hit the hour mark, I fear I'd give you a bonus so you guys have stuff. But I've been meaning to post more personal stuff on the Facebook fan page. I'm just trying to make business deals happen to take care of the surgery. So that does take a lot of time, you know. So yeah, but there's a clubhouse. I think Rodney is doing it 365 on Saturday, but that means housequake. Like it could be clubhouse quake. It could be like 24 hours of being on there. Thank you for the time. I'm trying to feel better, trying to take good care of myself. Let's just get this one other thing out of the way. Let's have it. I don't want to hear about how painful the surgery is going to be. I just want to have it. And that's what we were discussing today with the surgeon. Let's get it done. Let's get on the schedule. Let's find a way if I have to sell out a kidney to get it paid. But let's do it. All right. Hope you guys are all doing better. Hope things are getting close to normal as possible for everyone. And I don't know if I can pop in and out of those. Yeah, but this Saturday, it's 365 because of Father's Day. So talk to the left because you ain't right. There you go. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Not sure I'm going to put this up on the audio version because we didn't cover too much, but it'll be up for you guys to go back and watch and keep you guys company. I wore the Tupac shirt today because he would have been 50 today. And Steven was wearing his Aaliyah shirt. So, Dr. Jeremiah. Call me what you want. I guess I got like, if anyone wants me to take a look at stuff, I always be like, I'm not a doctor, but I play one online. Hey there. All right, guys. You have a good night. Thank you so much. Thank you, Susie. Appreciate stuff. Thank you, everyone else who's in here. Yeah. Until next time. Thank you, Prince. Keep it funky. Much love.